You gotta be kidding me! What's going on, Rage Nation? We are here this week with a brand new installation of the Rage Nation Channel 11 Weekly Rewind. This is where we take a fast-paced look at the past week's worth of news from Azeroth and beyond. For those of you interested in a little bit more Warcraft content, feel free to peruse my channel. I got tons of tanking and Mythic Plus guides, as well as streaming live here every night from about 5:30 EST until who knows when. So make sure to pop in. Let's get started. First up on the docket, Legion Time Walking was released last Tuesday, and with it came a Mythic Plus option for certain Legion dungeons. More importantly, came the reintroduction of the Mage Tower challenge. Unlike its original release, this time around you're able to get recolored versions of the Tomb of Sargeras Mythic set. Unless you have 4 paws and an attitude, of course, and then you can get this. Unrelatedly, since Tuesday, Jack Daniels has seen a 4,000% increase in the price on their stock options. Congratulations, Jack Daniels. Some healing and tank challenges have already been nerfed, as community members were outraged after less than 48 hours of grinding they were unable to emerge from the tower in victory. Despite this, we have already seen our first batch of players come through with the Tower Overwhelming achievement. This achievement requires that you complete your Mage Tower challenge on every single class and spec the game has to offer. Those who were able to complete all 7 iterations of the challenge were able to acquire the Spell Tome mount, a mount that was teased earlier on in the expansion along with the Wandering Ancient, which we saw released last year. In other news, the Sepulchre of the First One's raid testing continued on December 9th with Livium and Artificier Zymox. Blizzard is still discussing not testing the final 3 encounters in an attempt to increase the difficulty and enhance the experience of the race to World First. To give you a little bit of an idea of what we're working with, during past races to World First, Castle Nathria took Limit a little over a week to complete, and Echo was able to knock out the Sanctum of Domination in just 7 days. Regardless of whatever goes on in the PTR, I'm sure these G-Fuel snorting gamers will absolutely dread the additional 3-hour roadblock this lack of testing will create. Some small 9.2 legendary tuning sees Death Knights who use Final Sentence and Rampant Transference receiving decent buffs, while mages who use Harmonic Echo are catching slight nerfs to their Runecarver abilities. On the tier set front, Blizzard continues to work diligently to adjust and balance tier set bonuses as we move closer to 9.2. One of the most notable adjustments is that of the Warlock tier set appearance, which caught some heat on Twitter in the past couple weeks for sharing too much in likeness to another group of hate-summoning spellcasters. In other news, after struggling with data mining for years, Blizzard has finally decided to steer straight into the skid and pre-release a new 9.2 cinematic, featuring Sylvanas Windrunner. It is up on their YouTube channel now, and it previews her inner turmoil after the jailer renewed her soul at the end of the current raid tier. While the community is at odds about everything from the message, design, and art of Sylvanas in this video, we can take solace in the fact that Tyrande still thinks she's a bitch. We've received confirmation that in 9.2, your flying ability will be tethered to your progression in the Cipher of the First Ones. Before getting excited, however, realize that it will likely still be time-gated just like the Korthian questline. The Community Council, an organization Blizzard established to get community members in a position to interact directly with both the players and developers, sent out their invites this past week. The members selected were announced by Blizzard, and with such a kind and compassionate community as we have here in Azeroth, they were welcomed in with open arms. No! They were meticulously broken down based on gear, IO, PvP records, and more, and they were harshly ridiculed on Twitter and the forums for Blizzard's selection. I'd like to take this time to extend my sincerest sympathies to the Community Council. I hope nothing but success for them in the future, and I want to make sure that they know if they need anything. The Rage Nation Discord servers opened up for all their Keystone needs. Blizzard has also released a blue post highlighting Shaman class and tier set changes, which will see buffs go to both elemental and enhancement specs. However, these changes really have enhancement Shaman salivating over the buffs to Flame and Frost Shock, as well as a number of conduits. Last, but certainly not least, one of the most important blue posts we saw listed last week was on the reworking of 3 of the male Night Elf customization options we'll see coming in 9.2. This will readdress some of the frowning or grimacing faces, which data has indicated are chosen significantly less than others. If only the same attention was paid to the warrior talent tree. Am I right? Well, it looks like servers are back live in the US, so it's time for me to go check my vault and play the worst game of tic-tac-toe in my life. Because because it's all garbage. It's garbage. Everything out of there is garbage. That's going to be it for this week's Weekly Rewind. Can't wait to check back with you guys next week. Stay safe out there, and remember, we rage because we care. We'll see ya.